Well, hey guys, welcome back to my family, and for any new friends I have today, my name is Lady Cinnamon and welcome to my channel. I am so happy that you're here today. Well guys, I'm kicking off my spring series and I did some Easter DIYs and I also did a spring DIY. I wanted to do some Easter DIYs so that way you can get the items while they're still in the Dollar Tree. So we'll get started. So first I have this little terracotta pot that I had for a previous DIY. I'm going to paint it out in white because I will be using it for this DIY. I also have a pack of eggs that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And they have a little satin ribbon on it to hang it, but I'm going to remove those. I started cutting them, but I realized you can just pull them out and it won't damage the egg. I also have a previous pick that I cut the flowers off of. I always say don't throw anything away if you're crafting. And I will be making this into a nice little tree that's going to be in the planter. It is going to be so cute. All you have to do is take those foam eggs and push them down. Some I'm going to push down a little bit further than others because I want it to appear like the eggs are growing out of the pot like a plant. So it's going to be so cute, guys. And that's all there is to this portion of this DIY. Next, I'm going to go back and get my planter, but I just want to let you know, guys, that they do have some really pretty ribbon in the Dollar Tree this year. I'm going to cut one of them into a strip and just apply a little bit of hot glue. If you want to do this as a family craft, you could just use regular glue, Elmer's glue, Mod Podge, or sticky stick and apply this. That way you're not using anything that can burn anybody. So I'm going to add some floral foam and moss and stick this in, and guys, that's it for this DIY. So quick and fun and easy, and like I said, would be a great family craft. It's perfect for a shelf or maybe a desktop, or even you know, just display for your coffee bar area. So many ideas. For my next DIY, I'm going to be using this initial, and I'm going to be doing a spring DIY with this. I have these really pretty roses. They're mini roses that I got off of Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description bar below. But I like the tone out, the tone it has. It's like a really pretty pink that's soft but not too soft. It's like perfect. I did have a little stem on them. I just cut it like about 1/8 of an inch and I just clipped it with my floral shears, and I'm just hot gluing it in place, as you can see. Now you can do this with anything like a wreath or anything. I just wanted the initial. And when you get to those little areas that's a little more narrow, you can look at these flowers, buds, and see that some of them are a little skinnier, and those I would suggest using in those areas. And then also go back where there's any spaces and fill them in. Last, I'm going to take these tumbler blocks. You can hang this up. I'm choosing it once again to be a desktop decor. I probably used 4. I could have just used 2. I don't know why I used 4. But anyway, I'm going to glue those in place and it will be able to stand up very easily. And I just love the way this turned out. But like I said, this is up to you. It's optional. You can just put a ribbon on it and hang it up. But guys, this is beautiful. It just says spring to me, and the florals are so vibrant and I love this look. So pretty. And this would be great on a shelf or maybe a TV table, or when you first walk in the door. Love it, love it, love it. And this can go from spring to summer. So I love items or DIYs that are multi-seasonal. So for my next DIY, I do have these printables from Pinterest. I always tell you guys that you can get free printables, but you can also draw them. And I did freehand some of these also, as you can see. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut out those shapes in those printables. And I'm going to trace them onto some foam board from the Dollar Tree. And from there, once I get those traced, I'm going to cut them out on my cutting mat and with my X-Acto knife. And here are my shapes. So I made some eggs, grass, and a bunny. Next, I'm going to get my floral paper that is so pretty. I got these from the Hobby Lobby, but you can get these from any craft store. And I really wanted to get some mixed patterns with some really vibrant colors. And so, yeah, I love the way they look. So all you have to do is reverse these, flip them face down, and you're just going to trace them out and then cut them out. And it's really that simple. Once you get all of these cut out, you're going to go ahead and for where you traced it, cut those shapes out with the craft paper. And when you have those done, you're just going to get your Mod Podge or glue and whatever adhesive you're using, and just spread it onto the foam board and then place your cutout on it. And it's really that simple. Once those are all done, you're just going to start assembling them. And now you'll see how I'll make my grass, but you can make any shape you want: bunnies, rabbits, little chickens, or little chicks for the holidays, or whatever holiday. These I like to do these for every season, and they're so much fun. So yeah, that's it. And I'm just going to basically glue them in place. And then after I have all these done, I'm going to go ahead and glue the grass on. So cute, isn't it? And for that little piece, if you have anything sticking out, just to make it even on the bottom, you see I just trimmed it off. No worries. Added some of those Jenga pieces, and guys, it's standing up and it's so beautiful. This just says Easter to me. I could just imagine this in maybe a child's bedroom and it would just be so cute. But I really love all of those pretty colors and how vibrant that green is on those other mixed patterns. It's just gorgeous. So I love this one and the way it turned out. By the way, guys, I have an Amazon storefront. I don't know why I keep forgetting to mention this rather, in my videos, but I know I always put all the items for what I use in my videos in the description bar below. But I also have an Amazon store, and I'll have the link for that. That will be available to you 24 hours a day if you want to shop, and it will have all of the items that I use for all of my DIYs and my crafts, whether it's my resin that I do or my abstract art, even for my furniture builds or my furniture upcycles. All of that will be there for you. I also do cooking videos, believe it or not, and videos where I do room tours and decorate my home and tablescapes, you name it. Everything that you see in my videos should be in there or for my home. So just to let you know, it is available to you, and I would be more than happy if you were to go check it out. So for my next DIY, I'm going to be doing an Easter basket, and guys, I am going to be making this 3D. I'm going to follow the same process, so you see a theme here where I'm going to basically trace out the paper, cut it out, put it on the foam board, and the whole nine. I'm just going to paint this out in a crisp white so that way it doesn't interfere with the wood. And yeah, so once again, tracing it out and cutting it out with the foam board. Now for this one in particular, the craft paper I'm going to use is a check, but it looks sort of like it could be used as like a basket. So I was going to do a basket weave, but I figured this would be so much easier. It's so much quicker. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Now I'm going to be making this into a 3D basket, and I do this by making 2 triangles, cutting off the bottom of it, and then just going ahead and gluing the same craft paper on to form sides for my 3D basket. Now I'm going to add some craft paper to my handles, and that's using the same craft paper that I used earlier. Now that I have those pasted in place, I will go back and form my basket, and I will do this just by hot gluing the sides. And after those sides are hot glued together, I'm going to hot glue it to the wood. Now that my basket is made, I'm going to go ahead and start filling it. So I got these adorable picks from the Dollar Tree. They have some cutest little bunny rabbits, guys, and some carrots. All I'm going to do is just cut down the wood pick portion of it and glue them in place. I think these bunny rabbits are so cute. Also, I'm going to add in a couple of other items like an Easter egg, and I'm also going to add in some florals. And I'm just going to go ahead and clip off some of these florals from a pick just to give it an overall look. Now, like I said earlier, they have some of the prettiest ribbon in the store this year. I'm using the burlap colored ribbon for Easter because it matches the fabric of the bunnies. And I'm just going to glue that in place and tuck down my floral greenery, and it's all set. And as you can see, that finished look really gives it a finished product. So when someone looks in the back of it, it doesn't look crazy. It's finished. And I love that. So I love the way the bunnies look also. They're just so cute tucked in there. I mean, this DIY is so stinking cute, guys. And I just love the bunnies. They're just peeking out of the Easter basket. So I hope you like this DIY. Also, guys, don't forget to give it a like. It really helps out our channels and our videos so much. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified each time I upload a video. And guys, you are so appreciated. Stay safe, keep your head up, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't keep